All right, so Tyron Woodley's coming out saying that he will not fight a short notice replacement if Darren Till does not make weight. It's already causing a controversy. Everybody's up in arms about it. Everybody's pissed off. The thing I'm going to tell you is I'd rather know now than later. And at the end of the day, man, this is something between him and the UFC. If the UFC wants to offer him an additional $50,000 or $100,000 to accept all comers, that's what they're going to have to do. In other words, he's saying, do not blame me if my opponent does not make weight. Since I'm not a Tyron Woodley fan, I really don't feel anything by this statement. It's just something that it doesn't surprise me, you know? It tells me right now, and it's already been said before, that Tyron doesn't really give a shit about the fans. He doesn't care if the fans fucking get a good fight or not. He doesn't care. He's saying that he'll fight Darren Till if he makes weight or not, but he's not going to have Darren Till miss weight and then fight Kamaru Usman or whatever his fucking name is. I understand why fighters do this. He's like, dude, if I'm training for a stand-up fighter for 8 to 12 weeks and then you guys are going to throw me in there with a 100% grappler when I haven't been training that as skill A, and then it's going to put him in a compromising position when he's losing to a guy that's been training full time. And in his skill, which is grappling, which is jiu-jitsu. How do I feel about it? I just don't care. I don't care about anything that Tyron Woodley says. I don't think he's fun. I don't think he's cool. I don't think that he's charismatic. I don't think that he has great fight IQ. I'm not entertained by his fights. I'm not surprised when he says his borderline racist shit, woe is me, racist shit. What else can I say? I just really don't care about anything about Tyron Woodley. I would actually like him to defeat Darren Till with a knockout. That's what I would like. I actually think if Tyron fought like a man and not like a coward with his back against the fence the entire night trying to stop a takedown when he's supposedly the best wrestler in the UFC, if you hear it from him, and the most dominant welterweight of all time, I think that he'll be able to finish Darren Till. But he has something going on upstairs, and the only thing that it's been said since day one, is his cardio issues. He knows that he has horrible cardio, so he uses that fence as almost like a dance partner. He's like, dude, as long as my back is against this fence, I could just spread my legs at an angle and fucking fight off and underhook and fight off and push off takedowns. If Darren Till is not studying 110% of what Nate Marquardt did to Tyron Woodley against a fucking fence, he's a fucking fool. That's the blueprint. That is the blueprint. It was a karate fighter that did it. He hit him with punches and elbows. He stood in there and started striking with him. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson was terrified to do it 2 times. Robbie Lawler didn't have a chance to do it. Tyron Woodley is going to place his back against that fence, and he's going to stand there. If Darren Till starts off too slow, Tyron Woodley will blitz him and he will run and put his back right against that fence again. Darren Till, you must be willing and ready to be the bigger, stronger fighter, and you have to be willing and ready to throw hard from the onset of the fight with him against the cage, with him with his back against the cage. It's that simple. The funny thing is, when Nate Marquardt knocked out Tyron Woodley, that was not even a young, fresh, and versatile Nate Marquardt right there. That was an aging Nate Marquardt. I'm not gonna say he was aging and old and run down, but that was an aging Nate Marquardt at that point. Darren Till, everybody's saying he's the next big thing, man. If you can't do what Nate Marquardt did, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen in your career, because I'm already not buying what everybody's selling anyways. I told you guys, I sat back, I watched all of his fucking highlights, and I was just like, okay. It's like, okay, I'm not seeing this greatness that everyone talks of. I'm not seeing all this greatness that everybody talks about. I don't see anything that tells me he's the next big thing. That's just my opinion. If anyone has found any great Darren Till highlights, please send them to me. I will take a look and reconsider. I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.